groups. Those were the ones that led the pledge this evening. I met them at the Riverside Community Church at one of their meetings for Ask the Mayor questions and answer time. And I'd like to thank Troop Leader Carolyn Wolf for that invitation. We also had the Weeblos Boy Scout Troop 417 come into the Village Hall and Police Department, and the staff here and I all enjoyed their visit very much. And I'd like to thank Cheryl Shamarud and also Pete Beggs for their participation. We also attended the 20th anniversary of By the Dozen Donuts. We had a good time there, and they had some really good food there. And I'll finish up with everybody have a happy and a safe Thanksgiving upcoming. Next we have Attorney Tom Green.
No report, Your Honor.
Thank you. Next we have Village Engineer Chris Dopkins.
Thank you, Your Honor. Quick report on the projects that are ongoing. Velocity Drive, the contractor's been working on the inlets along Roosevelt Road. That's why the traffic control is in place. And right now, curb and gutter is scheduled to be poured on Velocity Drive no later than Wednesday. Once that's complete, the contractor will set the inlets to final grade, set the stone, and be paving. Paving is currently set up for December 2nd. However, it's possible that it will be done before that. As a reminder, we're putting down the binder only. The surface course will go down next summer. Illinois 251 Service Drive, the contractor finished up the improvements last week, and we're working towards project closeout. The Queen Oaks Drive project, the Rock River Water Reclamation District is going to host a meeting regarding its processes tomorrow night here in this room at 6:30, and I'm pleased to advise that we've collected nearly half the signatures on the plat in a pretty short period of time. Park 90, the project is being wound down for the winter. The signals were installed and activated last week. The detection system is via camera and software, and the software is able to learn over a time period. It learns where shadows are, where the sun crosses, and it actually understands what's supposed to be happening at a certain time of day based on what it has learned in past history. The first 20 to 30 days it learns a lot, and so if anybody notices any irregularities in those signals, please let Chad here at Village Hall know. He can pass that information on to us and we'll make the adjustments. The contractor was able to take advantage of some weather last week, got the path improvements north of 173 paved, and we will be doing restoration and seeding here in the next week, and then we'll wrap things up for the winter. Wesley, the sidewalks are in with one exception, which is the northeast corner of Harlem and Scott Lane. That's going to be done this week. Paving of driveways is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, restoration thereafter, so things are looking good there. And finally, on the flood demolition project, the contractors indicated they'd like to get all the water services disconnected before winter occurs here. They're scheduled to start tomorrow. And the last time we went through the water service disconnections, we found a number of services that were not able to be disconnected without shutting off the water mains. We had a meeting with the contractor in the North Park Public Water District today. We're going to do all the disconnections in a single zone that can be shut down at one time. And hopefully we will not need to shut down the mains, but in the event that they do need to be shut down, they'll be down for a short period of time. And once all the disconnections are done, then we'll issue and the testing is done in the water mains, we'll issue a result of a lifting of the boil order. That's all I have this evening, Your Honor. Thank you.
Excuse me. About to lose my voice here. Sorry. Thank you, Chris. I apologize. Next we have Public Safety Coordinator Rocco Wagner.
Thank you, Your Honor. From the period of November 1st through November 14th, the Sheriff's Department responded to 645 calls for service, 142 traffic arrests, which included 5 DUI arrests and 50 criminal arrests, and that's all I have, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Rocco. Next we have Harlem High School Student Liaison Abraham Herrera.
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, the past few months, there's been a lot going on. I know the fall plays, both the freshman more and the junior senior were a success. Right now, all the winter sports are gearing up. Then this past Friday, we actually had a winter sports preview. So the teachers actually played our varsity basketball team, and then we also preview the other sports. So we're almost about half the year, actually. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have committee and trustee reports. Trustee Tamman.
The Public Improvement and Safety Committee met this evening and approved 4 items that will go before the board on December 2nd. And I also wanted to compliment the village staff for the excellent job on the newsletter, The Village Voice. Residents received it last week, and I've had a few phone calls complimenting the village on the nice job that they did on it.
Thank you. Trustee Beck.
Thank you, Your Honor. This evening, the Administration and Finance Committee met, approved warrants, 1 ordinance, and 3 resolutions, one of which will go to tonight's agenda for action.
Trustee Wilson.
I just want to thank the Winnebago County Veterans Association for having me MC their dinner, their annual dinner this year, 78th annual dinner, and it was great to hear all the stories of the World War II vets that were there with us that evening. Also, I brought 2 gifts for your toy drive. Geography lessons here for puzzles.
Thank you. Is there any more reports? The next item for consideration is the consent agenda. Are there any items that a trustee would like, removed from the consent agenda to be considered separately? I see none. The consent agenda is accepted as presented. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So made.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Could I have staff report, please?
Thank you, Your Honor. Item A is the final reading of Ordinance 50-13, an ordinance repealing the TIF district known as the Quarry TIF. The Quarry TIF has had approximately 7 years of no development and therefore is being dissolved. Item B is Resolution 100-R-13, a resolution authorizing the village president and the administrator to execute documents to apply for an Illinois Housing Development Authority reimbursable grant in the amount of $540,000. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Is there any discussion? I see none. Will the clerk take roll call, please?
Trustee Tamman.
Aye.
Kidd. Wilson. Yo.
Aye.
Beck.
Aye.
Snodgrass.
Aye.
Mayor Boland.
Aye.
7 ayes and no nays.
All items on the consent agenda has been approved. Next, we have public comment. Is there anybody in the audience wishes to address the board for the good of the village? I see none. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So made.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. We're adjourned.